Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The right fielder, number 6.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And our first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we're officially underway tonight here in St. Louis. Swing and a line drive, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. Settling in now, Peter Alonso, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. Fouled away. Alonso is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Michael Conforto.
First offering on its way. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses. Strike 2. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for St. Louis.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Dexter Fowler.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. 2-2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Count remains 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Here's Matt Carpenter. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Fastball well outside.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Goldsmith.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You want to talk about setting a tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Chased a bad one there. 1-1.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Slider swung on and grounded toward short. Rosario's got it cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Now here's the pitch.
Ramos.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Count remains at 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Digging in now, Robinson Cano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Right side, but it's well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna is under it. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's a .375 hitter. He's taken him deep once. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Yadier Molina.
The catcher, Yadier.
First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Striding into the box, number 19. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And he misses 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Conforto sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So a runner at first with 2 away. And into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. On a line, that's a base hit. Stepping in, Miles Michaelis. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
2-2 the count. 2-2. Here it is. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And that ends the inning. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Todd Frazier.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And not the greatest of starts. To the at bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Hit out towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Dexter Fowler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
The right fielder.
Ready to deliver.
Dexter.
Here's the first pitch.
Fowler.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Into the box now, Matt Carpenter. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul.
First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third. And he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Goldschmidt swings and hits this one very well out to deep left field. Into the second deck and gone. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Marcell Ozuna. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So stepping in.
Cardinals. The shortstop, Paul.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Now a throw over to first, and they got him. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the now at the plate, Jeff McNeil. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1 ball, no. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. In for strike 2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, another foul ball. Hit out towards second. Right to him. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Stepping up to the plate, Peter Alonso comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here, but he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Alonso is retired. 2 down now. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ballgame, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Yadier Molina. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but this ball will get foul, and that idea didn't pan out. Coming to the plate now, number 19. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. This is in the air out to right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get in there safely. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. Here's the first pitch to him. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Count is 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Number 39.
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Miles Michaelis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. No balls and a strike to count. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the switch hitting out. Fielder Dexter Fowler from the stretch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Bader patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Robinson Cano. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Line towards center field. Bader is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he can...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Ready for another shot now. Matt Carpenter. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Goldschmidt, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The left fielder,
here's Marcelo Zuna. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out. Runners are at second and third here with only one away. And that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. The 3-1.
Can't win full.
And he'll be tagged out as he got caught between third and home. Now the payoff pitch home. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Now batting.
So it's first and third with 2 away. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 is outside for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Trying to bunt his way aboard to no avail. It's 2-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So striding forward now, Ahmed Rosario looking to put the ball. Called in play
The
here.
shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Third baseman.
One away now for the Mets in the sixth, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Frazier, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Brandon Nimmo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For New York, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Fowler will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that is. Jeurys Familia enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 27.
At the plate, number 19. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
1-0.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Hops this one up. And no one will track it down. The 3-2 one more time. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in, Harrison Bader. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Cano fields it cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. The next to bat for St. Louis, Miles Michaelis. He bats here with a 3-run lead in inning number 6. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Molina gathers. He'll throw down to first. 1 away. Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Popped him up. Carpenter over to his right. 2 gone. Into the box, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses. Strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, There's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at?
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Ready on 0-2. And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch. The 1-2. Line, but speared on a hop. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Into the box now, Robinson Cano. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Dexter Fowler. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Into right field, that's a base hit. Now at the plate, Matt Carpenter. It was a walk in his last trip.
Matt Carpenter.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out. First delivery to him on the way. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Lifetime against Familia. He's just 1 for 6. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Too high there, and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Leading off the inning, J.D. Davis. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
0-1 the count. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps it tapped attacking that exact spot.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. At the plate, Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Rosario.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. Now digging in to try it again. Todd Frazier. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound. Just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
On the ground for the shortstop, DeYoung. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Stepping into the box. Luis Avilan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Here's the catcher. He's set, and the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Avilan is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty D, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Digging in the switch hitter, number 19. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher. Swung on and missed for the first strike. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Ready on 1-2. Weekly hit to 3rd. Frazier's got to get rid of it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Juan Lagares is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th.
Juan Lagares.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Slow roller down the 3rd baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a 3rd.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Juan Lagares is retired to kick off the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. Oh, and he misses it. Around first, he's digging for second. Around second now and headed for 3rd. Tag there by Molina. He's out at the plate. So digging in now, Peter Alonso. He is the final man standing in the way of possible history here tonight. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
You have to find a way in this situation.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Onto the lawn and gone. Stepping in, Michael Conforto. 0 for 2.
The center fielder, Michael Conforto.
Carlos Martinez gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off.
Carlos Martinez.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible time.